California dreaming about you.
And what is up guys, OneStepUp here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the deck that I used to get to 12 wins in the Classic Challenge. And I actually started this challenge just to show you guys the 3 decks in my previous videos. So the link is down in the description if you guys want to see all the 3 latest meta decks of 2018. It's going to be useful for those who at least play competitive. So all those 3 decks are really good in competitive gameplays. So I had to finish this Classic Challenge before I could play the 2v2 challenge that has just released today. So I wanted to play that 2v2 challenge, so I had to complete this and I got 12-0. So before I show you guys the deck, let us just open this Classic Challenge chest. 2000 gold, 3 flying machines, 7 zappies, an epic prince. Oh, a legendary card. Like I'm just getting showered with legendary cards these days. So any guesses? What legendary card is it gonna be? Miner? Lumberjack. Okay, a card that I don't really use. I would have preferred Royal Ghost, or maybe even the Princess, because that's one of the cards that I use a lot. Let's open this as well. Okay, so here is the deck. I'm not sure how many of you guys already seen this deck, because it has 2 legendary cards. So if you don't have the Royal Ghost, you can go with Bandit or the Knight. It's gonna work pretty well as well, because the Royal Ghost kind of got a nerf, so it isn't as good as what it was before, but it's still okay and viable. So these are past replays. Twice against Expo, once against Golem. So let's see a deck against a really heavy Golem beatdown deck. Okay, let's watch this one. I cannot really spell his name out, so we're gonna see what we play. So he goes with the pump here, so I'm gonna try to punish him for playing the pump. I'm gonna put the Royal Ghost behind, and he's saying a good game. I'm gonna put Prince at the bridge to pressure, because he doesn't really have that much elixir. In this situation I should have played Poison. In all these last 3 games I was talking to my friends. We were in a group and I was just like casually playing my Classic Challenge just to finish it off. So you're gonna see me make quite a lot of mistakes because I didn't really play with my full concentration. So initially we're doing pretty well. He has Minion Horde. I'm sure he doesn't want to play it, but he had to play it. And his tower is already down to 462. So even if he has a good elixir lead, I can still control the situation, because I can sacrifice 1 tower, and after that situation we're gonna be pretty equal on elixir. I'm not sure how I explain that. So he puts that, I put bats so that I have my goblin hut live longer. Those goblins do a lot of chip damage, so it's already down to 312, and another stab it's down to 262. So even after the nerf, goblin hut pretty good. He's going Golem on the weak tower. Usually in this situation what you want to do is put the Golem on the stronger tower, because you're gonna lose that tower anyways, so don't do that. So with regards to this deck which I'm playing, I'm trying to bait his zap out by playing Skeleton Battle. I mean, it does not have a zap, so at least he's gonna play some other card, or maybe even the arrows or Minion Horde, which is in this case he played that. The splash damage actually made those minions half health. I'm gonna zap that because the tower is taking too long to kill it. It takes 2 shots. He again opts to pump up, but that's a pretty bad decision, just because I can poison both the pumps, and he knows that's a big mistake on his part, so he's giving the cry emoji. And at this point in the game I already knew that I had the game, just because I'm so much ahead in this game. Even if he plays 3 Musketeers at 1 lane, no problem at all. I'm gonna first put the tankiest unit possible. That's what you want to do. Even though the Royal Ghost is the better counter, you don't want to put that first, just because it's gonna get wiped out. So first put the prince. I'm not sure why I put it so much at the back. Okay, actually I was in full in elixir, and then I put the prince at the back. But ideally you want to put the prince right on the 3 musketeers to tank, and then play Royal Ghost. But anyways, that kind of got defended okay. Could have been better. And then I think I'm gonna poison that just because I didn't want to deal with the minion horde. And now I'm gonna put Goblin Hut on the right side. Too much on the right side, so I laughed there. But I'm gonna continue to pressure on the right lane, and he has to respond to that, because if you don't, that barrel is gonna do a lot of damage. And I have my prince charging, so one musketeer is gonna die, and then I'm just gonna poison everything. And look at that poison value, like you've never seen before. And my deck actually counters his deck pretty well. So Golem, 3 musketeers, no chance against this deck. Even after he had a big elixir lead, he couldn't really do anything. And then we're gonna see a replay against Expos. Let's see, what's his trophy count? 4,000. And this one is 4,400. Okay, 49, 46. His highest trophies is pretty similar to me. So I'm gonna show you guys a replay against this one, because I assume he's a better player just because he's pretty high on trophies. So we're gonna see how to deal with Expos right now. We've seen Golem beat down, and now we're gonna go on to another archetype. So he goes with that. Whenever you see a player go Ice Spirit at the bridge, you can already assume that he's a pretty good player, just because noobs, I mean the bad players, they don't do that. But let's see what he does. Okay, Prince there to protect the Goblin Hut. And okay, in this situation I shouldn't have played those bats, but it's not really the worst play, just because it allowed those goblins to stack up, and he had to zap there. I mean, he had to respond to that. So Royal Ghost going there, he defended that pretty well. So his archers actually survived by when he put his knight there. So Inferno Dragon at the back, gone to the bridge, and we got goblins stacking up. So much pressure with the Goblin Hut. It's just broken. I mean, like, it's so annoying as well, because you have to respond to those goblins. Like here, he had to place Tesla, and okay, so I put the skeleton barrel, and the only card that I have to stop the Expo is the knight, and that's exactly what I'm gonna play. Royal Ghost hiding there, that's gonna take down the archers, and he put his knight there. Then I put bats, completely gobbled up his knight, and his Expo's already down. So I think he's gonna time his log pretty well there. Yeah, that's almost perfect. I mean, it's almost perfect. Perfect play would be 0 damage when you lock the skeleton barrel. So again, I'm gonna continue putting pressure on that same lane. Ideally what he should have done is put Expo in the middle, so that way it would have taken down my Goblin Hut. The other player with 4,000 trophies, that player actually played Expo in the middle, so that way he took down my Goblin Hut. But what you could do to save your Goblin Hut is place it right in front of the King Tower. That way that opponent's gonna be forced to play the Expo at the bridge or something to reach the Goblin Hut. So again, he's doing the same push. I'm gonna put my Prince again. He's gonna charge against a Knight and it's gonna bring it down to half health. I'm gonna put Royal Ghost, back it up with Bats, and good skeletons by him. So he protected his Expo pretty well, but look at the left side. 377. I zapped the Expo plus Archers, and we're pretty much in the same cycle. So again, I'm putting my Prince there, Royal Ghost there, and follow up with Bats. And he's playing pretty well. He didn't time his Ice Spirit though, so it actually died. And now I'm gonna zap again. So zap kind of brings down the health of the X-Bow and the archers. So I wasn't paying attention in this situation, as I told you guys before. So I could have just poisoned and got the victory, but I don't know why I put the prince at the back. I should have put it at the bridge. I mean, the same position in front of the tower. And I uselessly put myself in a situation that was bad. The poison, I was like, okay, I should have just poisoned because that would have taken them the tower anyways. So why didn't I poison before? So that was a mistake on my part. But anyways, we got that victory. And last one is against another kind of a meta deck, P.E.K.K.A. Miner, but he has a Fireball. Fireball is good. Fireball Zap, obviously a counter to 3 Musketeers and Minion Horde. So we're gonna see how we do against this deck. So he wasn't playing any card, and ideally you want to wait, but I didn't want to wait, so I put bats at the bridge, which I do right now. He puts his Electro Wiz, and I'm gonna put Prince. You can either put Prince, or if you want to play more safe, you can put the Royal Coast. So you kind of overextended there. I put, okay, I lost connection. Why? Don't I have an okay, I have an connection, so why did it break? What? Okay, almost thought I lost all my replays. So we're gonna quickly fast forward to that same place and then put it at 1 XP. So rinse that. Okay, here. Yeah, that exact same position. So in this situation, I should have played my Inferno Dragon. That way it would have tanked for the minions. But that was a bad play. So this deck is kind of like a zap bait deck, because you want to bait out the zap either with Skeleton Barrel or the bats or the Inferno Dragon. So you want to do like split lane pressure sometimes, but I cannot really explain it because right now the gameplay is different. There's no split lane situation, but if I had that kind of situation, I would have explained it. So here he puts his Electro Wiz, but if he put an Electro Wiz, he cannot zap those skeletons. So the skeletons are actually, it took down his Royal Ghost, and we're slowly catching up with the game. I mean, with the damage, and he's waiting on. So he's gonna play minions at the back, and I'm gonna straight away poison that just because I know he's gonna play his miner the next move. And pretty good Fireball, almost taking down my Royal Ghost. But this is why the Royal Ghost is so OP. I mean, even with 1 HP, he was forced to zap. That's like waste of 2 elixir, because if he does not, the Royal Ghost is gonna get 1 swing, and that's around 250-300 damage. That's a lot. So just like that, I'm already up to his damage. So really good play playing the P.E.K.K.A. there. So I'm gonna play Barrel opposite lane to force him to like react to that. I don't want him to build a massive push behind that P.E.K.K.A. So I think yeah, I'm gonna poison that to get rid of those minions. And I know he uses log, so that simply means I can play my Skeleton Barrel and he's not gonna have his log. But right now he cycled back, he has his log back. Now I'm gonna play Skeleton Barrel. This push is gonna be really massive. 2 Inferno Dragons, 1 Prince, and the Royal Ghost, I think. Okay, just no Royal Ghost there. Everything on the tower, so much pressure. I'm gonna put bats now. He just uses Electro Wiz, but now he has a zap back. But Royal Ghost OP. Royal Ghost is gonna take down that Electro Wiz, and it's gonna go in stealth mode, but he put his miner there. So Skeleton Barrel, boom, dead damage, not that much, but I'm pretty happy that Skeleton Barrel now has a dead damage, because that helps out a lot. So I'm gonna put bats here to zap out his, bait out his zap. That's exactly what he did. So now I'm free to play Inferno Dragon, but he has Electro Whiz. I still have no other choice but to put the Inferno Dragon right on the Electro Whiz so that it kind of tanks for my troops. I put my Prince there to avoid that P.E.K.K.A from connecting to my tower. Almost lost that tower though. So I'm going for this last massive push. Skeleton Barrel. He zaps there. That was a big mistake, but he has so many counters for almost all my troops. Like he has Zap, he has Log, he has Electro Whiz. That's quite a lot of counters to my deck, but he didn't really play his deck that well. So that's GG's. And in this replay, I'm not going to show you any more live replays just because I simply completed that classic challenge so that I could play this free entry, this 2v2 challenge. I'm not sure how many of y'all want to see me play 2v2 live. And yeah, that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget the like button. Comment down below if you need any help on any decks. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more contents like these. I'm OneStepUp and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.